So there I was.
Well, it's not live yet. Now
I
it's
was
live.
standing completely naked, and my brother walks in the room, and it was just like, "Oh, we're live." My bad.
What?
Typical Adam story.
We weren't running late. We weren't running late. Nice, Meg. Hello,
Hey,
YouTube.
hey. Whoa, why you got your head up in my
Stu
chest?
is here.
Stu
Tim
and, well,
is-
Stu and Tim.
This is all backward.
I know
Damn
it's reversed.
You know,
It's
Tim.
tricky.
we're going to be doing some backseat driving. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, cheers.
Oh.
Cheers.
Oh, lighting with Dan.
I'm drinking water.
Clunk.
Hydro,
Clunk.
hydro homies.
Stu, Tim.
What's up, everybody?
What's happening?
Mousetrap is here on time today.
Yeah, hey,
What's up,
Mousetrap.
Mousetrap?
We don't have to worry about you.
Mousetrap.
Legit, I was actually a little bit worried. 'Cause
I know.
I was like, maybe he got in a car accident. You know, I don't know.
Maybe he got stuck out and like eaten by a moose in Canada.
Yeah, the moose came and broke in his door. It was like, I'm a moose.
If we talk about Mousetrap, it's got to be, oh, Mousetrap's here, eh?
Hey,
Hey.
hey.
Well, Dan was like, there must be a moose loose in the hoose or something.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the difference between a New Yorker and a Canadian?
I don't know what.
It's where they put the A.
What?
I don't get it.
Hey, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with you, eh?
All right. That's good. Where is Meg? Meg is downstairs
With the baby.
with the baby.
She's being responsible while the rest of us
Yeah,
drink
we're
and cry.
not being responsible. What was that?
Loud
That was loud.
noises. My bad.
Well, he's drinking from his scuba gear.
Scuba gear.
Yeah.
It is a pretty large tank.
It's a half gallon because I got tired of having to fill it up all the
Half
time.
gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I mean, you
I
can pressurize
mean,
that thing and you
look,
get at
I
least
thought-
15 minutes.
I thought
Ricky
my
John.
water bottle was big.
Mine is bigger than
Yeah,
yours.
this is like, I don't know how many ounces this is, but it's large. Anyway. Hello, everyone.
Mousetrap, are you French Canadian, or I thought you were over BC way?
Or are you Beaver Canadian?
Beaver Canadian. Are you, I think he's French Canadian.
France Canadian? Or are
Isn't
you
that the east side? I thought he was west side.
or are you
Oh, I don't know.
William Shatner Canadian? Or are you SCTV
Well, like,
Canadian?
Is it British Columbia that's something?
Mousetrap already hitting us with
Oh,
the thighs.
jeez.
Mousetrap.
It's always hippos, too, which I find fascinating.
No,
I
every
like
once
the
in
hippos.
a while there was something else too.
True. But the hippos are good.
Yeah.
I should probably pop the
Quebec.
chat out.
Where's Quebec?
Quebec.
That's clear on the east side. That's
French Canadian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll say, based on like the way he types things, it sounded like it had a French influence.
It's called the Sacre Bleu.
The Sacre Bleu.
I'm gonna make this larger so you guys.
Ron Jeremy has a bigger bottle. Ron Jeremy also has legal trouble right now. Not this Ron Jeremy.
Yes.
Another Ron Jeremy.
Here we go.
Ron Jeremy was doing things he shouldn't have done.
Oh, so someone was telling me I have to like up my my game of like telling you guys to do things. So hit the thumbs up, please.
Yes, give us a thumbs up.
Hit the thumbs up if you haven't
So you
already.
got the Steven Seagal thing going on.
Like, share, subscribe.
Like,
Yes.
share, and subscribe. Yeah, do that stuff. Yeah, I'm terrible at it because like I don't know, I hate that stuff. Like I hate like shilling for my own channel. I know like it's my channel. It's not really a shill, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. So Stu has a Steven Seagal look going on tonight.
He does kind of.
I guess a little.
Let me throw him.
Don't, dude. Yeah, it's like no, don't put it there.
Just don't take your shirt off.
Here, go. Yes, let me throw my moves.
Oh, jeez.
Vogue.
Vogue.
Meg said smash
the thumbs up button.
Yes.
Thank you, Meg.
Good looking out. Am I out
Yeah,
of water already?
Oh, Mousetrap, Ferraris are weak. Renault's number one.
What?
Renault. What about Peugeot? Peugeot.
I do
I-
like the Renault F1 team.
You don't ask people to do things, Dan, because you're a cubicle programmer. I just hate when I hate like that sort of stuff. I know it works. Like the data's there. Like when I see it's just like clickbait. There was a really good video recently that you all should watch from Veritasium about he like scientifically analyzed clickbait and showed how effective it is. And it's like really fascinating because like I hate clickbait and I hate doing it.
We're about
and
to clickbait though.
Sexy thumbnail.
yeah, we started discussing Adam and I of like hiring a firm to help us up our. And it's like, to be fair, it's not clickbait. It's like
What was the actual term?
he turned it something else. So it's like I don't remember, but it's basically like where you're truthy, where you like tell sort of what's going on in the video, but don't
the
tell
Thanks,
the
John.
the government axiom.
Thanks, John.
Thanks.
$4.99.
John,
Appreciate
oh,
that.
here we go. What do you think about the Pan American Porsche? My new dream car is the Ferrari FF GCC Forluso,
Yeah, Jesus
and to
Christ.
do 100,000 miles on it. I mean, you
Hell
could,
yeah.
Yeah.
that would be badass. I am an oddball here. I love the FF. I love the GTC Forluso. I think they're fantastic.
Even though the
car, you put
GTC
four people
Forluso
in.
looks like a pregnant skateboard, it is very extremely comfortable car.
Oh no, they're stupid comfortable,
Mhm.
and the engine
And
it will
fast.
last forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really stout engine, so yeah, I love it. And they haul ass.
Mm-hmm.
They're super fast.
12-cylinder, baby.
But the only complaint, they're huge, huge cars. Like they barely fit in your garage.
There's somebody else at the door. Do we have more people
It's
coming?
orders.
Oh, the dog's getting walked.
Oh,
Mo's
perfect.
getting his
No,
evening.
Stu hasn't lost weight. He's
Yes,
just
I
sitting
have.
further back from the
Moses?
camera.
I have lost weight. Yes,
How
I've
is
lost
the
20 pounds. Thank you
long-term-
for noticing.
Oh, so instead, how is the long-term maintenance of the FF? It's good. Like they're really reliable.
That's rock solid. Yeah.
Yeah, very little stuff goes wrong. There's a few instances of stuff with the four-wheel drive system, but it's not super common. I'm trying to think, like,
Yeah, it's a
It's-
4-season car.
it's
with all
typical
the-
Ferrari stuff. You're gonna get sticky buttons. You're gonna have leather pulling. You're gonna have the headliner fall probably. Engine mounts will probably go bad at some point.
That's in any car though.
But it's all typical stuff.
Even
But
four bangers have engine mounts.
Yeah.
that bad.
but like normal maintenance, oil changes, fluid flushes, whatever.
Was that-
Ryan, I'm not a Ferrari owner. I own a real car.
Oh,
Jeez.
yeah.
What is the GR? Oh, the new 86. Okay.
He speaks German. Farfignugan.
Farfanugan. Yeah. Carbon ceramics wear any quicker? No.
Way
Carbon ceramics
slower.
they last a long time.
They're way more expensive, but they last.
Yeah.
When you do have to
way
replace them,
longer.
you're gonna be
20
bankrupt.
G's a set.
Oh, look at that fly.
They last forever.
I need to get my bug assault.
Where's the fly?
Oh, yeah. You got the thing that shoots the salt? Yeah.
I do.
That's why it wouldn't be good to shoot.
I don't want to
shoot
shoot
at
the
the
monitor.
monitor.
Yeah, don't shoot the monitor. It could damage the monitor. Especially that monitor. It's really
Dude,
expensive.
that's a nice one.
That is a big bug. I want to. Can I get
Are,
him?
are you the grasshopper?
Ah, I missed. Dang it. Sorry.
It's like Crocodile Hunter over
Wait,
here.
wait, here. Let me.
Yeah, get some. Yeah. Anyway. Dang, he's back. He's back. That's great. Sorry. Will 458 Spider prices come back down? Killing me.
Nowhere, not soon.
I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. There's still chip shortages. There's still production shortages. The demand, like, until you see more cars, like, I guess here would be my gauge for. In fact, we were going to film a video about this because I think the market's kind of in a bubble, but it's not a bubble that's going to pop soon. Until you see like well over 100 of them for sale on AutoTrader, they're not going to come down in price. Because if you look at like historically, there was always at least 100 458s for sale at any given moment for the last few years. And now you go on there and there's like 30, 40, maybe 50 of them for sale.
I read an interesting article today about shipping, because
Oh, yeah.
all the huge people, they have contracts, but even the shipping companies now are even forcing them to go to on the spot, whatever the going rate is. And they showed a graph a year ago, a container coming from Asia to LA was about $1,000, and it's $15K now.
Yeah.
If you can get
Well,
one.
you realize
Wow.
the people don't understand how badly when that ship blocked the Suez Canal,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
it was catastrophic. Global.
Yeah, because it wasn't like it was partially blocked, and
No.
some ships were getting.
So like
through.
you got to remember that blocked like thousands of boats over the course of like multiple weeks, right? And you already had problems with the ports keeping up with demand because they had less employees and more stuff was being shipped because no one wants to go anywhere, right? They want everything shipped, and so that caused all the ports to get even more backed up, even more screwed up, and now Like, have you seen the pictures of Long Beach where there's like
Yeah.
hundreds and hundreds of boats just
So-
waiting?
So normally Long Beach has 2 to 3 ships anchored waiting to offload. They're averaging about 35 right now.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy.
then China's third largest port completely shut down for 3 weeks because one person had COVID.
Seems a bit excessive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now that's a question I want to hear, you guys.
What?
Is any overrated 3-pedal Ferraris, i.e. 364, 3599?
Hells yeah.
Overrated?
Overrated?
I mean, they're overpriced.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah,
Three
they're not
pedals,
overrated.
they're overrated.
They're really awesome.
Mhm.
Like
3
the
pedal is the only way.
3-pedal. I mean, the click sound alone is enough.
well. So to be fair,
It's just fun.
I've only driven the 430 gated yet. I haven't driven a 599. They only made 3 Californias gated, and I have not driven the 360. But I can tell you, driving the 430 gated, it's like the ultimate go kart. It's so fun. It is so fun. So, but would I pay $100,000 more for that? No, absolutely not. If I
You would buy $100,000
yes.
cheaper and then pay
I would pay the
$30,000.
$30,000 to convert it. Yeah, that to me is worth it. But no, I would not buy. Plus, the current value of them. It's such a collector's thing now. Like it's like why? Like
Yeah.
you're gonna devalue the car driving it.
But we do that.
The
anyway.
intake manifold's already back on the 458, Jason. It's just the
Oh, yeah.
video will be
The
coming
videos
out.
are delayed. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've
got like 2 weeks of videos finally.
yeah. We actually got
once.
ahead. Like I actually edited enough videos to get ahead for once. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were dozens of tankers offshore in SoCal. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
a serious
crazy.
problem.
Stu
Um,
doing a manual
Then
swap?
there-
Are you
Another
Stu?
problem is a lot of these chip manufacturers don't have big volume
I like
shipping
giving my
contracts.
I like
So
giving my
they're
left,
having
left
to
foot
try to-
arrest.
Wait, what?
I'm
Somebody
not going to
asked
convert the 360 to a manual. I like giving my left foot a rest.
Jonathan has the right idea.
What?
6
I want a
speed
6-speed
992
911.
GT3.
Yeah, those are fun.
Shouldn't we all?
Did you answer the question about the Porsche Panamera being a good car? I see one every week at places. Oh no,
Actually,
it's only got distracted.
Matthew Hall in here is actually a Porsche mechanic at a dealership. If he's still in here, he'll be able to tell you if it's actually a good car.
I don't know enough to tell you whether it's a good car.
Yeah, I don't know
mean,
enough about the Panamera.
I think they're cool.
Matt, are you still in here? If you are, answer that question.
Yeah, I like. you
Just
know,
got our first this week. There he is, right there. We should
Oh.
have him on as a guest one time.
Sure.
Who's that?
My buddy Matthew Hall, right there. He's an actual Porsche tech
Oh,
at a dealer. I'm not going to tell
Well,
you all
he's
where he
busy then.
lives. I don't know where he lives. Yeah, with all the SUVs, because they're Audis.
Yeah. Right.
Nice.
Yeah, it depends on. I thought I heard some of the Panameras had some couple of crappy versions, but most of them are pretty good. But I don't know.
Well,
again,
just like anything.
yeah,
else,
just like
I mean.
anything. Yeah.
nope. Stu's not married yet.
I don't know.
What's the date? Do you have a date yet?
No, I haven't officially set a date, but it'll be next fall.
Next fall.
After
Wow.
she
damn.
graduates.
It's like a year.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
a long ass
I'm
time.
engaged, and it is a big ass ring.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, really?
Nice.
I haven't seen it. Oh wait, I
He's
haven't
wait-
seen it on pictures.
He's making sure she gets graduated before he hitches.
Hey, that's what I did.
Smart. That way
That's
you're not
right.
stuck with the student loans.
Yep.
Well, yes, you are.
You will be. Yeah.
In Texas, do you realize Texas
Community property.
property state? So
There's a
But-
Steel Panther
but
song
if it
about
was
community
incurred
property.
pre-marriage,
nope, not
well, you
true.
get a prenup.
If you had a prenup, but no, it's so.
Yeah,
when
once you're married, you're done.
I bought our house in Michigan before Meg and I were married, right? So it was in my name, Meg's name, not in anything. We moved to Texas, we get married. When I sell the house in Michigan, she had a sign on it, even though her name wasn't on anything,
Give
because
me
it's
a hop,
Texas.
Eddie.
Because it was Texas. They were like, I was like, when I was going to the closing, I was like, oh, like I'm the only one that needs to go, right? And they're like, you're married, right? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, no, your wife has to sign too. And I'm like, but she's not on the paperwork. They're like, doesn't matter, it's Texas.
I
It's
could,
like, oh.
wow, that's weird.
It's like, okay, I guess so.
That
So
is
she had to
weird.
sign away, even though she wasn't on the mortgage.
I could see like if y'all got divorced and sold it, then she would get half the
Right.
proceeds.
No, but she had to sign.
But yeah, like what is she signing away? There's
Which is
no
why
legal
I find it hilarious. Like, there's all these guys who are like, oh, I keep my separate bank account and blah blah blah. And I'm like, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Your wife could go to the bank and be like,
Ricky,
I want that money.
hold
Yeah.
on. Let me
Like,
go back
no,
to the
you're-
comments.
Anyway,
Steel Panther is the best. Finally, somebody I met that knows Steel Panther.
Dude,
Oh.
there's a great video.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, don't watch
Oh, yeah.
it right now, but when we're done,
Yeah, because you need to keep your
because
eyes on us.
you need to watch us first. But when we're done, go Google Steel Panther boat, like horn or boat.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
so fun. Steel Panthers were playing a gig, and it was like this thing that was right on a canal or something, and a giant like
Cruise ship or something.
like a shipping freighter or something was like going along, and like interrupted them because it was like
Yeah.
so large, and so like the guys are like, "Captain, if you could hear us, hit your effing horn,"
And they did.
and they did. It's
Oh,
so
man.
awesome. Anyway,
Porsche would be the car that everybody should be driving, Brian.
no,
The real car.
Lamborghini.
Really? Lamborghini?
Probably. I would take Lamborghini over McLaren just because you can work on a Lamborghini.
Oh, I saw a
I would take Lamborghini over McLaren because of what Frank Sinatra said.
Oh, that's such a stupid statement. I hate that. That stupid quote.
I saw a gorgeous
Oh,
blue DB9.
Stu's
on the
typing
building.
in there. Jeez.
That's right.
997 Turbo or GT3. Yep. I have a 996 Turbo. It's pretty awesome.
The GT3, any of the GT Porsches are cool.
See, Mark gets it too.
But
Porsche, there is no substitute.
such a load of crap. Yeah, there is. There's a lot of substitutes.
Yeah, and there's lag in the corners.
No, that's only the turbos.
Yeah.
And
The
only
GT
the older
cars-
ones.
Except for the GT2.
You all know what variable vane turbos are, right?
Yeah.
Like, that got rid of turbo lag.
Well, no.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
it reduced.
Yeah.
It changed it. It changed it where it didn't come on like a sledgehammer.
Like the old 930s.
Yeah, dude, I've driven.
But that's because they had turbos this big on an engine this
yeah,
way.
right. Yeah, here's the turbo.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I got to give Tim the I got to do the was it Mrs. Brady line? Your father's right. Tim's right.
No, I drove. My brother had that 930 turbo, and I drove it, and it was like, you'd be like going along, you like stab the gas, and like
3.
1,000, 2,000, holy crap! You know, like it was just yeah. And when it came on, it wasn't
It's like
like
the F40.
it didn't roll on. It was just like nothing,
It's
nothing,
all or
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
Sledgehammer. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
an on-off switch.
Yeah.
The turbo is an
And it
on-off
only
switch.
kicks in at like 5,000 RPM, so you only get it for like 2,000. Yeah, it's like you're like, God, it's so annoying. No wonder, like there's a reason why it's called the Widowmaker. It's horrible, but it's so cool. It's such a fun car.
Jonathan's got a
definitely-
point. Take a McLaren F1, then sell it and buy all my other dream car with the proceeds.
Yeah,
That's
right.
actually a really good idea.
Talk about a car I
You
would
can get some
not
American
want to
muscle
own.
on that.
Like I'm sorry, the McLaren F1 is awesome, but like, have you read about the maintenance on it?
Oh,
It's
I can only imagine.
ridiculous.
It'd probably be like owning a Bugatti or something.
It's
with a-
worse. So like, there's only like I think there's like 2 computers in the world that actually can talk to it.
To which one?
The McLaren F1.
Well, no, each one had its personal computer.
Oh, that's right. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But
And
then
they're
there's
having
only like
problems.
2 guys that know how to use them.
Yeah,
So, like,
and that's a big problem that the owners are worried about, because if that
Yeah.
computer shits, it's specific to that car. Like,
Yeah.
you can't borrow Bobby's
Really?
to work on yours. Yeah,
So
Well,
you buy a car, get a laptop.
Yeah,
They're
they're
only
all-
used
they're
with
all
that
DOS-based.
car.
it's so stupid.
yeah,
Wow.
That would be the first thing. We need to work on some sort of redundancy.
$1 million plus.
We need to work on a plan.
yeah.
BMW M2 is a solid car. I used to work at BMW. That was by far the best one to drive. Those are cool. I like the little M2s.
So,
BMWs
as
are
some-
great cars. They just don't have a soul anymore.
So as somebody
Yeah.
who just bought a BMW for my wife, and the amount of money we're about to have to dump into it for preventative maintenance, those bastards need to learn how to build a bottom end.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say
Yeah.
that.
What's your opinion on Alpha?
Alpha.
And do you think they'll continue to sell cars in the U.S.? Well,
Yes.
yes, they'll still continue. Yeah, they're still going to sell in the U.S. I like the new Giulia. I mean,
I do too. Especially the Quadrifoglio.
Yeah.
Those things rock.
yeah, they're cool.
I want to.
They're
I would,
small
to be
SUVs.
fair
They're
though,
pretty tight,
I would
too.
not own one.
I would
And it's-
own one because, like Jeremy Clarkson said, to call yourself a real car guy, you have to own an Alpha at some point in your life. I
just-
would not want it to be my main ride
No.
to get to and from work.
It's- to me, it's like- it's like-
Josh's daily, and
Yeah.
he drives the shit out of it.
True.
And he doesn't have time to work on.
Yeah, but
anything.
you realize they all have like, it's like here's a problem for a daily driver. They have weird problems, and like
Yeah,
for a daily driver, I don't want weird problems.
He says like he'll get into his car and like randomly all the radio stations will be reset. Like not because the battery was disconnected.
just-
He just decided, fuck
Yeah.
you today.
Yeah, I was just like no.
Yeah, don't.
Not that that's like the worst problem in the world to have, but still like.
Whiplash turbo injuries. Yeah, exactly. Oops.
Brian, we bought our E46 M3.
Thoughts on
E46 M3, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what we bought.
Thoughts on if my H1 could keep up on the devaluation tour? No, it wouldn't.
No, not if we drive the way we drove last year.
Yeah, no. There's sections where we were hammered down for an hour, going pretty much 100 plus the whole time.
No, we
In
never
Mexico.
once exceeded the speed limit.
In
Right.
Mexico.
Right.
Yes.
100 kilometers an hour, guys.
Yeah.
Kilometer.
By the way, there's only 3 slots left, and
I'll be there, and my wife will be there. So if you want to bring your significant other, that she'll have another lady to hang out
Is
with.
James on? You and Melissa need to come.
Seriously, yeah, you guys would have a good time.
Bring that Jag because it's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, that's such a
And we'll have
I don't
a
wanna-
trailer for it just in case.
Oh, the truth comes out.
But it would be so pretty to look at as we're loading it in the trailer.
Right? And hey, so long as the engine still runs, we can listen to it.
Oh,
Well, with a Jag, that's.
Oh, man. Oh, Dan, 599 status. Sorry to ask. I know you get beat up on it. Thank you for the.
We are getting closer and closer every day.
hey, rumor has he's got all the parts.
Yeah, we do have all the parts.
not
Did
waiting on
the
parts.
bearings come in?
Oh, I think so. I don't know yet.
Text-
I have a box of 45 shift rods in the garage.
There was one more part that. So
Just-
it was
oh,
together.
here's a fun little
Bitches
experiment.
come
I want to do an
from
experiment. So you guys like these people like have like no idea how much stuff costs to actually manufacture. So we made 45 shift rods. All right, it's a rod.
Is it this one?
Yeah, the rod. It's an adjustable rod. So
Not
it's
this one. This
no,
one.
it's like this big, right? It's adjustable
He
length
knows what I'm
rod.
talking about.
Yeah. Guess how much it costs us to make 45 of these shift
Oh,
rods?
I'd like to know this too.
Just guess, okay? So I'll wait for that response. But in the meantime, can you rank order what's the best part of owning / driving a Ferrari?
That's a great question.
I mean, rank
dude,
order?
Like,
Like,
what's
what's
the
the
number
best-
one experience? What's the best experience?
Driving is the
Just
best part.
driving.
Driving.
Driving, yeah.
Hands down, driving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
he
The
said
people that you meet.
5K. Keep going.
Yeah, the people that you meet. I think one of the top 5s is when it does start and it does.
What it does.
Yeah,
Have you not got your starter replaced yet?
yeah, no, I do,
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
No, it's I don't know. The driving's the best.
Dude, you do
You
not
meet-
get chicks in a Ferrari. Trust
No,
me.
no.
you get dudes.
dudes.
It's a
20K. No,
99%
way less than
dudes.
20K. Way less.
You were talking about doing that a few years ago, like taking the Ferrari to the
Oh,
W
trying
to
to-
see how many dudes and how many
Versus-
chicks.
Yeah,
And then like
versus
taking the dog and seeing
Yeah, I was gonna do a comparison. Like, take out the Ferrari, see if you get any chicks. You won't. See how many
It's
dudes you
dudes.
get,
It'll be a sausage fest.
and then take out a dog and see how many chicks you get.
Why
Way
did you have
more.
that one chick hit on me at the domain?
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
like,
you did.
that was like one of the only moments.
But
Wait, Jeff had a girl.
But-
13K is pretty close, a little
this
bit
chick
lower.
turned out to be crazy.
Yeah, well.
Like was in an asylum 2
Well,
weeks later.
let's be real. If
Seriously.
some chick hits on you because you're driving a Ferrari,
Yeah, it's not the girl you want to be with.
it's probably not the girl you want to be with.
Well, maybe for a night.
She,
Yeah.
Are you sure she wasn't
what's that crazy?
smuggling sausage?
she,
and
she
was
may be,
actually
she
doing
may be
it?
a 10 hot, yeah, but and a 10 crazy.
Well, have you ever seen the hot crazy
Yeah.
scale?
Yeah, the hot crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
11K.
Oh, there was like a YouTube video about because there was like a crossover
Yeah, yeah.
section, wasn't there?
And then
Yes.
the one part was like transvestite. Don't go there. Anyway, to give you so it's $7,500 for 46 of these shift rods.
God,
$7,500.
that's ridiculous.
That's how much shit costs.
And is there anything special about these rods?
No, we could go get a couple. I could show you.
Like, are they threaded at each end? And that's
No, I mean they're adjustable.
No, they're
length.
adjustable. So where
Oh, so
are
it's
they?
like a
Where in the
turnbuckle?
garage are they?
They're just in the garage in
it's
a
just like a
box.
turnbuckle.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's all.
He's gonna go get some. Oh, go get one of the aluminum shift housings too.
Okay.
Oh, you really want to have fun guessing?
Is that like where the gated?
Yeah, that's where the
gated.
actual gated component goes in.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a gated city.
Yeah, and then yeah, so like people are like, oh, I don't understand why these kits have to cost so much money. That's one part. One. Yeah, anyway. DeMiro did do the Ferrari picking up chicks thing, and then, yeah, that's funny. Oh, here we go. The problem for the 599 is that it takes long. Dan does not have the original puzzle box with the picture on it. Dude, yeah, my brain does not remember where the parts go. That's legit a problem. I'm like, I looked at the box of stuff, and I'm like, I think.
And if you didn't take video or pictures.
Yeah, where did that
Multiple
go?
pictures.
All right, here we go. He's
Yeah,
got,
I
he's got
have a
parts.
new video for us.
Here we go. Here we go. All right, let me
Oh.
see that shift rod.
Dude, that's art.
It is
Look at
cool. So this is the shift rod, okay? These two components. See?
I
It's
need
adjustable length.
Dude, I need to be a machinist.
See? We designed this because we made it adjustable length because we want this one part
To use on
to
multiple
work on the
vehicles.
599, the 612, the 575, the 550.
Dude, look at
612,
you.
the skin.
Yeah. So that's why it's adjustable length. But look at that. I mean,
Dude, let me see that.
Dude, you like play it like a flute.
I just.
oh no.
Oh, dude, that's a piece of art.
God, that is
Wow.
beautiful.
Yeah. So this right here times 45 is $7,500.
And that was made by the guy here, right?
Yeah, this was
Who gave us
this
the
was
deal on it.
this was made in the U.S.
I know the answer already. Can I
Made
just
in
buy
USA.
one of these?
No. You know how many times people have called and asked,
Dude,
"Can I
you do
just
it
buy
one
a
time.
pedal?"
And
You know,
this,
No.
this is the
make your money
shift
back, sell
box
it to
right
Walmart.
here.
Yeah.
Walmart.
That's
save.
part of it.
The US.
That's
Yeah,
only-
this is
that's
only part of it. And this is, you're not going to be able to see it.
That's threaded.
Yeah, this is threaded
That's
right
threaded
here.
right here.
Did Art design this?
So this is threaded, this
Good
hole
job,
right
Mark.
here,
That is-
and it's at like an angle. So I mean, this stuff is like
That's pretty-
super
that's pretty badass.
intricate, and so this is why it's taking us so long to get this stuff designed. So we have a guy that sits at a computer down in Gated 6, and he just designs this stuff, and then we send it off to the manufacturer, and they'll
Well,
print
mind
it.
you, you have to do like all these prototypes.
Yeah.
We print it in plastic. We 3D print it. Make sure it works. It doesn't. We redo it. You know.
and then you finally send it off, and you
Yeah.
get one made to make
Sometimes.
sure.
Because
Yeah.
when we when we had the outer shift box made, one outer shift box made, cost us $6,500.
But I mean, you could see this
one.
piece right here is like really thin, but it has to be there because it like cradles something right in here.
Yep.
Dude, if anybody's thinking about getting one of these kits, I'm telling you, every piece I've seen is just freaking art.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's well made.
No, I mean,
it's quality
stuff.
made.
So like, here's the thing: is like this from the factory is a cast part,
Yeah,
and
all
we're
rough
making
shit.
it out of CNC, so it's way stronger.
Bill it, and
Yeah,
it
this
looks
is-
better.
Yeah, it looks better. It's
Oh,
way
they're gonna
stronger.
Now for the purists, they're like, what about like racing? Is it heavier than OEM?
Lighter.
Is it lighter?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
lighter.
So it's better in every way.
Well, basically.
Yeah.
No, I mean we're like, hey, for example,
One might say it's a better mousetrap.
here's a great.
Uh,
Oh yeah, don't forget the copyright protection. Yeah.
If you only knew.
Yeah, if you only knew half the story about all that. Yeah.
Oh man.
No, there's one of the things that we consciously made a decision about was, for example, we're using better materials in many cases. So there's
every case.
pretty much. No, I mean some of them are same materials.
Yeah, because
Because it's like, okay, it's stainless 303. We're going to use
Yes,
stainless
yeah.
303. But like this is a better material. But for example, there's actually plastic parts that go in this box right here. So there's actually two pieces of plastic that go into this hole right here and these holes right here.
Gimbal bearings.
Yeah, and they're plastic from the factory. And so what happens is after shifting it and banging through gears for years, the plastic wears because it's actually a part that's got movement. So the plastic wears out, so it gets a little sloppy, and in some cases it actually breaks. So like
it's what broke in my 911.
Yeah.
If you remember that video, it was
Whoa,
after
whoa,
a.
whoa, whoa, wait a minute. I thought you said they don't break.
yeah.
It was a
Oh.
$20 part. Anyway,
You lousy no good. Sorry. But anyway, so instead of making them out of plastic, we made them out of glass infused nylon, which is orders of magnitude.
Less
yeah,
longer than we would.
way more durable, and it's got higher tolerances. Like we can make it way more precise. So yeah, just stuff like that. Just real simple little things that Anyway, so yeah,
Are
this
you
is
injection molding those, or are they?
no. They're
3D printed?
They're a block.
They're a block of
It's
metal,
CNC
metal
machine.
Wow.
and it's
No, it's not metal. It's glass infused nylon.
glass infused nylon.
So it's like
You've seen it before. I can't think off from the top of my head.
It's
What
usually
glass
black.
it looks like plastic, but it's
And you can see
ridiculously
like
strong.
kind of like fiberglass fibers inside of
So
it.
that's like that stuff that the space shuttle's made out of.
yeah, right.
It looks kind of
There you
like
go.
carbon fiber,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
like the much smaller pieces. Go ahead, Dan.
yeah, but it's
Oh.
not It's not uniform.
Careful, it's sharp.
But like the, I forget what they call it. It's just like a whole bunch of carbon fiber
Yeah.
pieces thrown into.
What is the
resin.
longevity of the plastic versus nylon? I mean, plastic's going to wear out. It's certainly going to wear more than the nylon. The heat's going to affect it more. It gets brittle after time.
Yeah.
So I don't like
Definitely.
know the actual like number. Like I can't tell you. Oh, it's like it'll last 12 years versus 15 years. But no, it's nylon is a way better material for that.
Getting sloppy.
Yeah.
New normal guy shirt.
What did sound right? Sometimes you need softer materials to make things feel better. No, like you don't want slop. Do you want slop when you're shifting around? No. So it's not a flute.
Stairway to Heaven.
He would find the skin flip though.
So
But
why
that-
run up cost?
That's the thing though. It's not really more expensive.
It's not like we said. Oh, you know what? We're going to use these parts and then make it cost more. It's like no, we're like. There's so many reasons why we
Yeah.
chose it. Like
It's
I
the
mean,
best product possible.
And if Ferrari makes cheap parts, everybody will be like, "Oh, Ferrari."
So let me put it this
but
way:
if we make
let's
cheap
say we
parts,
made it out of plastic. We're gonna ship you this $20,000 kit, and it's gonna have plastic parts in it. And
$25,000.
yeah,
now,
we're increasing the prices.
as of today.
Yeah. So someone's gonna be like, "Wait, I paid $20,000 and it's got plastic? That's bullshit." Like you know that's gonna happen. So
Yeah.
no. Anyway. Yeah. So.
But yeah,
Most-
this wasn't this the last part you were waiting on in your car, and then we
We already had it
realized.
though.
Yeah, and then we were waiting on a bearing for this, right? Because Art
Well, it
found
connects
something
to
that was-
there's
yeah,
a swivel joint that connects
that's
at
what it
both
was.
ends. And the swivel joint we had was not as good, so we need to get a different joint. So that should be in. Yeah,
Should be, hopefully.
should be. Yeah.
So look at that! You guys got to see parts today.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, huh? Yeah, we just got these this week, and I just paid the invoice this week. I was like,
Ouch.
I mean, you know.
You got to spend money to make
Gotta
money.
spend money to make money.
So yeah, all these people that, again, people are like, why does it cost so much?
Why is it taking so long?
Why does it take so long? Because we've spent over
Hundreds of thousands.
like over $250,000.
It's called R&D,
Yeah.
research and development.
Oh, and by the way, we haven't made any money yet. So, you know, like that'd be.
And by next week, Adam's going to be back to the ramen diet.
I'm already there.
Yeah. Anyway, so there you go.
Relive the old college.
It's like show and tell.
Been
Hey
to
kids,
college.
what did you bring today?
Maybe we should like bring random parts for lives and show them off. That might be something interesting to do.
Yeah. So let's see. Thoughts on the C8 Z06? Can't wait to see it.
Mm.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that car.
Especially in the drop top.
No.
Ben's here.
God, what? Ben's here?
You and your
Ben!
Dude, convertible, you gotta
Oh.
be seen.
Good news, Ben.
No.
Our new propeller arrived.
Y'all bought a prop?
Man.
I may have damaged the prop.
When?
When I took out Meg's mom.
When? What did you do?
This is the reason why I did not invest in the boat project.
Oh, it's not that big. It's only a couple $100. I should show you the propeller.
You're
It's,
supposed to sell it in season,
Dude,
not
all
at
right.
the end of the season.
let me ask you a favor.
Yes.
Can you go downstairs to the kitchen? There's a big white box.
Big white box. All right.
Just bring it up here.
All right. I'll do
Yeah.
that.
So, long story, not really, but I was taking out Meg's mom for a ride because she wanted to go out for a ride in the boat. And so I ran it up and down Lake Austin, you know, because whatever. And So I get to the dam and I turn around and I'm just idling, like just putting around, just sitting there talking to her, whatever. And all of a sudden I look over the side of the boat and I'm like, holy crap, that's really shallow. So I start trimming up the prop and like turning it right to get out of the shallow. And all of a sudden it goes, dun, 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 dun. And I'm like, oh God. And she's like, what was that? And I'm like, that was the propeller. So it dinged it up. It wasn't like catastrophic, but it was enough where like I was like, all right, we need to get it replaced. And actually I wanted to get a 3-blade anyway because 3 blades go faster than 4 blades. So I was like, okay. But yeah, that was awesome. I was like, God dang it, stupid propeller. But I still hit 68 miles an hour with a bent prop.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Were they all bent equally? Because I didn't
Yeah,
been
yeah.
worried. Oh, okay.
all four blades had like the
I
same.
would have been worried about it being unbalanced. And,
Well, you could feel it vibrating the boat.
and you did it at 68 miles an hour?
Yeah, yeah, why not? Well, I didn't know it was bent until I got it out of the water.
If you felt it vibrating, you had to have known it was bent.
Yeah, I was like,
You liked it.
I liked it.
He just sat down.
And then, Stu, you missed out. We have a spectacular boat, and you're just jealous. Yes, look at this. It says we're doing show and tell. We'll show you.
Ooh,
Look at this. Oh, look how big this thing is.
That's what she said.
Pull it out.
Well.
Wait a minute while he whips it out.
What's that from? I forgot.
thanks.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it was. That was the full
Blazing Saddles.
That's right.
Blazing Saddles.
Oh, shit, I almost drank your beer.
Cleveland Loop. No, that's your. Oh.
All right, here we go. Ta-da.
Yep.
Gotta get that out of the way.
What is that? The
That's
hardware?
that's the mounting stuff.
Ooh, now shiny, shiny, shiny.
Oh, there you go.
Mamaroot? Oh,
Propeller.
what's a mamaroot?
You can cut some cheese with that.
It's the thing downstairs that rocks the baby.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go, Ben.
That's what she said.
There you go.
god damn, that thing's huge.
Yeah, that's
That's what she
a
said.
28 or 24 pitch. So I'm hoping this will get us into the 70s.
We'll accelerate as fast, but
Yeah, Ben's like, yes. Yeah, we need to put this on soon and give it a proper test.
I think we should take it out Monday.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm
Take it you're not working Monday?
I'm off.
Okay, let's go out Monday.
Yeah.
Well, in case
Can we do my Baywatch thing?
in case it's not
Sure.
installed properly and we lose it in the water, let's make sure we got some oars to
There's an oar in the boat.
a oar. And let's make sure there's a couple oars so we can like
And oar.
row that. Yeah,
And-
I also have.
we're going in circles.
Your
Oh,
mom's
where
gonna-
is it? I actually have boat insurance and boat towing insurance because
Oh, you said something in Bob's birthday.
my ship's propeller is like 20
You
feet
put
wide.
a-
Well, you know,
Yeah, some Ferrari.
the boat's only
Oh, I did.
24 feet long.
Nah, let's do slide.
Yeah, so there you go. New propeller just arrived today. Woo!
No
But
propeller.
that's just a one bolt in the center to bolt those on.
Yeah.
And then a cotter pin, like a castle nut.
It's got a it's got like a crown nut. Or
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got like it's actually like a rubber bushing to absorb some of the vibration.
Oh.
I'm learning boat stuff.
What was that summer movie that Mark Harmon did where the guys stole the Ferrari and then put the Ferrari engine in the boat?
Oh yes.
Yeah. And then it shot out like 100 yards behind the
shoot.
boat.
It's not.
when
It's
the
not
prop-
Better Off
prop kicked
Dead,
on.
but it's
Never,
like a
Never
John.
Ending Summer or
It's like a
something?
John Cusack movie. Or something.
Never Ending Summer or
That sounds right. That sounds
I think
right.
that's-
Yeah, like they hit like a button and like it goes and the whole back of the boat falls
blows
off.
off.
And then
Yeah.
here's like a 308
Yeah.
there. That was cool. Yeah, I remember that movie.
Oh, car related stuff. Did you read that they found the 1964 James Bond car? That Aston Martin that's been missing for like 25 years?
Wow.
Yeah, I saw. So there's some
I didn't know it
recovery
was
company.
I didn't hear about
Yeah,
this.
it's I don't know what, DB4, I think.
Oh.
But it was the only Bond car that actually had all the appendages, the machine guns, and
Rocket
pump system
launchers.
and everything. And so it was stolen out of a hangar in Florida like 25, 30 years ago.
Really?
And they think that the only way they got it out of there, they think somebody had a cargo plane there. And it was recently spotted in the Mideast. And
No
so
kidding.
this recovery company
More wine.
says that they're going to contact, they have authorities working with them and everything, and they don't believe the person that has it now realizes that it was stolen.
Ooh, that
And
sounds-
so the way they put it in the article is
Sounds
they're
like
going to give
CLC
them the,
all over again.
they're
Sounds
going to
like
give them the
it's a DB5.
opportunity. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
TV5.
Yeah, they're going to give them the opportunity to do what's right and get it back, or
What movie was it with Nick Cage where they trashed a F-355?
Nicolas Cage.
I don't know. He's been in so many movies.
It was The Rock.
When he drove it through the
The Rock. It was a
The yellow,
355.
yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
Yeah.
yeah, it's when they were driving through San Francisco
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything like
Oh,
that.
was it Friday? Oh.
And he was chasing. I knew it was a Ferrari. I didn't know it was a 355, but
He was chasing Sean Connery.
in the Hummer.
Was
yeah.
it really?
Mhm.
Oh.
Gone in.
I
No,
do have a-
Gone,
No.
well, I'm.
Kind of. Well, they did trash some Ferraris in that
Through
movie.
Yeah.
Friends, I have a great Sean Connery story.
Ah, Stu. Yeah, he got it.
Yeah.
We should watch Gone in 60 Seconds. That's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
You know, it'd be fun.
the
You know,
original was.
I just thought of a fun idea. It might be kind of lame. What if like we did a live where we watched a movie,
Is there copyright?
Yeah.
Well, no, but there's this thing on Amazon where it's like
a group watch?
yeah, group watch. So anybody with Amazon Prime. So what it is
wow.
is
I've got Amazon Prime.
we wouldn't broadcast it
Amazon
from our
Optimus
computer. We would start like a party that everybody can join in, and then the Amazon servers send it out at the same time.
Syncs
So
it.
so everybody's watching it synced
Oh,
and
cool.
stuff like that. Yeah,
That'd be
I
fun.
can't remember what it's called,
Be
but
like all those people on YouTube that do reactions first time.
There were no
somebody thinks
channel
it's-
markers. I hate to tell you, like, so I hate when people are like, "I told you." No, you don't.
Yeah, on this lake.
Hold on. You don't even know what happened. Like, you don't know where I was. You don't know. There was no channel markers. There was no nothing. I'm just going along. It's like a river, right? There's two shores, and I'm in the middle of the damn river.
you're getting so
Well, no, because like,
Hey,
I get really irritated that people are like, "Well, I told you to do this, and you didn't listen to me." It's like, shut up. You don't know what you're talking
Dude,
about.
this
Anyway.
river can go from
we
being
have
in the middle of
69
the,
viewers right now,
Oh.
by the way.
No, we don't.
No, 46 now.
46.
At the highest
Up-
point.
oh, whatever.
Wait,
guess-
no,
I
I
guess
think
we-
it,
we
maybe
took
that's
off the
wrong.
defaults.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know which one's which.
They're
Yeah,
both
so-
they're both saying.
So
different
Jason,
numbers.
there's no channel markers
No.
on this river at all, and
No,
it can
zero.
literally go. You can be out in the middle of the river, and it can go
Well,
from 20 feet
almost
deep
all of
to
it's
18
fine.
inches in.
Almost all of it's fine.
10 feet.
It's just I was near the dam where you turn around, and it's clearly where they
Down
had
at Tom Miller or up at the north end,
no,
the low water crossing.
yeah, the low water crossing. And so like you could see where they had like a old something that went into the water. And I saw that off of the shore. Like you could see that there was like a road and then an opening from the road. And so I started moving to get away from that. So I'm like, you know, like my gut said, that could be shallow over there. So I start going away from it. And all of a sudden I look over the side and I'm like, that's kind of shallow. And I start trimming up and it was too late.
Yeah, I mean, I've been paddleboarding up and down there, and
Yeah.
so all of a sudden you'll be in like 12 inches of water out in the middle of the river.
And it was
Because
like,
paddleboard,
I was...
he's in great shape.
I'm gonna
He's
say
got
I was
good
like
core.
100 feet from shore.
Yeah.
So I was like, in that section of the river is maybe only 300 feet wide.
Yeah.
So
Rachel, by the way, that brownie and ice cream was amazing.
Oh no way, dude!
yeah, you guys
you
missed
missed
it.
it.
Oh,
Loser!
Ah.
That's why I came.
Dang it!
Watch party. Yeah, that's what it is.
Watch party,
Rachel!
yeah. By the way, I'm not trying to be a dick about that comment. I'm just saying, like, I don't like when people are like, "I told you so," when you don't know the facts. Like, I do want to like learn more about this stuff. I just haven't had time. Like, I want to learn how to boat better. I want to learn. I like learning.
I
But
have no dessert to go with my juice box.
you go steal my juice boxes now.
We should.
Uh,
We should get Ven's Mustang and do a recreation of the
He
chase.
sold
scene.
it.
Oh, he
Just-
did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sold the
Oh, I knew it was for
Yeah,
sale.
Yeah.
like bring a trailer or something.
Dude, he got a crazy amount of money.
Well, congrats, Vin.
We're getting
Yeah.
hookers and blow to
Congrats.
celebrate.
Yeah.
The best car chase movie is The Driver.
So the
think
vice
I
president.
Don't
disagree.
forget the spinning castles.
I disagree. I thought The Driver was good, but it wasn't.
I don't think I've seen that one. Maybe I have. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mousetrap.
We know you hit the dam. Give us the body cam video. Here's this giant wall. I'm just like, bam.
Who put this wall here?
I know, what the hell? Like, I'm on a boat. Why is it out of the way? No, like, it's actually a really weird. I should show you on Google Maps. There's a bridge that's like super low that my boat would not fit under.
Oh, nothing would. You couldn't.
A kayak, maybe.
No, that bridge is low as hell.
But
It's pretty low. But anyway,
It was
there's
a Sunday. You had ice cream with the brownie.
yeah.
and sprinkles.
Oh,
Damn
dude.
it.
Great sprinkles.
Hey,
Rachel,
Rachel,
did you
just for
take
the-
pictures? Show them a picture.
Rachel, for the record, I'm embracing my fat guy.
But and Rachel, those that brownie and ice cream tasted better than being skinny fields. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Juice box.
No, it's a weird, like, if you Google Lake Austin on Google Maps and look at the satellite view and go to the, I guess it's the north
North end of it.
end of it,
Upstream.
upstream where it meets Lake Travis, where the dam is, and that's like where I turned around and
There's a low water bridge.
oh,
like a
and,
corridor
and there was one
down.
other thing. There was a kayaker on the starboard side, and so I was trying to go and leave them a lot of room because I'm in a big boat, and I didn't want to like give them a big old wake. So I was trying to be polite, so I went way port to go around them, and that's now I remember that's why I was over further port than I should have been.
Chocolate. If you're serious, I might actually drive over here for the live.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! I will be here, Rachel.
Oh, actually, there's an entire possibility next week we might be at the Howard.
Oh.
I talked to Rich. I was gonna do it tonight, and I asked him. He said, "No, I can't do it tonight." And he's like, "But maybe next week." And I'm like,
Dude, if we're at the Howard,
Am I going to kick
everybody
again in the
world
NFL?
needs to tune
No,
in.
no. The NFL will not take on an over 50-year-old player. And I'm as flexible now as a hard pretzel.
"Don't let Stu eat any pie." Now you're just making up words. Port and starboard.
Yeah.
Those are complicated words.
Port and starboard, bow stern.
Wait.
You don't? Do you not
Brent-
follow us on social media, Brent?
What's
we
the
posted
Howard?
about the Howard.
Yeah.
It's the most exclusive club in Austin,
Yeah.
and I get to be a member of it for
Me too.
once.
Rachel, you should come see the Howard.
Oh,
It's-
the how? Yes.
Yes.
Bring pie to the Howard.
It's Pinky's out.
Oh,
It's Pinky's out worthy.
blah,
And it's
blah,
ascot.
blah,
It's
excuses.
ascot wearing worthy. Yeah.
Excuses about what? What was I making excuses about?
The hitting the
Hitting
dam.
the dam? Oh, yeah. Well, it was supposed to get out of my way.
Yeah, it didn't move.
It didn't move. That's bullshit.
You're
You
in a
jumped in my way, officer.
I'm in a boat. Get out of the way.
Ossifer.
yeah. We need to promote the Howard. That place.
no. It's
No,
exclusive.
no.
Well, I know.
No,
it's not
no.
promote it, but let
And
everybody get a
whoever
glimpse.
leaks the address
The
of
location.
it and where it
I was
is
actually-
shunned for life.
So I actually had a discussion with Richard, and we were talking about like how to make that whole thing work. Because what, you were not releasing the body cam footage? Typical. Well, only because yeah,
Hey,
You know-
I advised him not to.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
With
I
the
called
advice
my
of a lawyer.
my lawyer.
Yes. Yes.
No, here's the thing. So the Howard, if you didn't know, Richard bought a warehouse.
As one does.
Yeah, because why not?
For the
And
sole purpose of
and he was turning it into like a car storage place for his cars, and then it just snowballed
Into the most epic thing ever.
the most incredible,
Lavish.
like ridiculous, over the top man cave ever
I need
created.
to get a tuxedo.
Dude, that
Be in
Yes,
there.
it's tuxedo worthy.
Oh no, it's amazing.
that's one of those places. He's got a lift in there that you'll see, but you need a tuxedo to use the lift.
Yeah.
It's that badass.
Yeah.
So he just almost finished it. It's almost finished. But anyway, he had us out there this last weekend to like come check it out for the first time since it's really been done, and it's just incredible.
And there's so many little.
But it's not.
trinkets
So it's
and
not going to be.
details and-
Yeah, it's not going to be open to the public. It's going to be, as far as we know. Like I don't know. He has
It better not be.
Yeah.
It needs to be
He
exclusive.
doesn't. He doesn't want it to be. He doesn't like.
ultra exclusive.
Yeah.
Probably will come with a $50,000.
And I'm telling it,
No.
I'm saying we need to have like a fellowship of the membership. You know,
Fellowship.
where we,
Yeah.
you know,
Point
people
of
have
order.
to go through. People have
High
to go
sign.
through a vetting process before they're allowed in there.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we want to do some lives from there. I actually already asked Richard, can I do like a video?
Tuxedo shirt, Rachel. You
Yes.
are a freaking genius.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I know what I'm ordering on Amazon when I get home.
Straighten my tie.
Dude, we should all order those for
Dude,
when
how-
we do that.
Oh.
next week.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of
Yeah.
did
That's
it.
like man.
No, that's
Eh.
cheapening it. You can't. It's too lavish. It's too nice.
No, actually,
it's too luxurious.
You know what I want is a smoker's jacket, like his thing he wore to the
Oh.
picture, the photo shoot,
Yeah.
like a crushed velour purple.
Where does
smoke-
with
one-
the ascot.
With
You
the
gotta have
ascot,
the
yeah.
You need to ask
You have
Richard
to
where he
call
got
Prince
that
to get one.
jacket.
Yeah, it's anyway.
It's just.
I'm actually.
100% guarantee you guys don't want to spend the money it costs to get his jacket.
That's true.
People would pay money
True.
to see us try to fit into his jacket.
Yeah, true. Oh, jeez. That
Yeah.
Fat guy in a little jacket, fat guy in a little coat.
All
Here,
right.
here, let's see. Ooh,
Ricky,
Uh,
I'm ignorant.
it was
here.
like that.
What's a Canadian tuxedo?
It's when somebody wears all denim, like denim jeans, denim shirt.
Or a leisure suit Larry.
Dude, yes, Dumb and Dumber types. Like the bright orange and the top hat.
and the baby blue.
Oh, that'd be glorious.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to do that. But anyway, so he's gonna let me film it. I already asked him, and he's like, "Yeah, we can film it." So I'm gonna show you guys that. I'll film it in the next week or so. It's ridiculous.
Wait, can you imagine? Wait, can you imagine?
Wait,
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, what the hell is this hippo
Can you
doing?
imagine? Can you imagine the Rick Moranis turtle suit? It's the Turtle Club.
what?
I
Remember
don't know
that?
what you
No.
saw.
Turtle Club.
I don't
Rick
remember that.
Moranis wearing a turtle suit. Well, I thought you're supposed to wear a turtle suit at the Turtle Club.
Where was that?
I forget what movie.
I don't remember that one.
Audience, help me out. Rick Moranis wearing a turtle suit.
Must have been
I don't
something You NFL guys watch.
Yeah. Jay Leno is the only man who can wear all denim.
Yeah, that's a Canadian tuxedo. All denim.
The Mask.
The Mask, yes.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
part.
I don't remember that part either.
Wow.
Jeez. I guess I haven't seen that in 20 plus years though. No, it was Dana
Dana Carvey?
Yeah.
Oh, Dana Carvey? Okay.
Yeah.
Dana Carvey, okay. Yes, Dana Carvey, not Rick Moranis.
I say I don't remember Rick
I was just
Moranis.
saying, Rick, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like something Rick Moranis would do either. Anyway.
Rick Moranis is the guy from Spaceballs, right?
Yeah.
Dark Helmet. Or,
Yes. Darth Helmet.
Dark Helmet, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And
Did you ever
Yeah.
hear about the crazy story why he stopped doing movies? Because like he was like
Family.
Yeah.
Yeah, Family.
What?
What do you mean?
I think
family?
it sounded like his wife died or
I don't know.
I thought like his wife died and so he like stopped doing movies to take care of his kids or some crazy
Oh, wow.
shit. And so he's just been doing that. I was like, damn, that's pretty. Anyway,
Yeah.
there was also a thing where someone punched him recently.
What?
That's crazy.
Like he was just walking down the street in New York and some guy just
His
punched
wife
him.
died of cancer, somebody said.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like it was crazy. Anyway, we should get off that topic. It's kind of morbid and sad.
Man,
Anyway.
we really took a left.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
Also,
Sorry about that.
Turtle Club.
I just watched a bunch of these trash movies while recovering after a race accident while in the hospital. Trash movies are the best.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need crap. The other day, Meg and I, what was it? We watched,
Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
no,
Don't you put that
Tommy Boy. It was so great.
Hey Joe, what were you racing?
Yeah, and how did
Oh,
you
yeah.
break 33 bones?
Ooh, 33?
33. Dang. What,
That's
that's
like-
evil Knievelish.
That's like, damn. Wow, what
He was
happened?
probably racing a Porsche.
Hey,
That on me.
and if it's not on film, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
We want to see it like an ABC Saturday agony of defeat moment.
It was a Honda, nothing special.
You're not the guy that wrecked
Oh,
his
blank,
Honda
no
2000. No, because that guy wrecked his Honda 2000 and
No,
break any
I think he was
bones.
riding a bike to break 30.
Cars! Oh yeah, we're supposed to talk about cars.
Cars.
Oh, yeah.
Cars.
Do you know what red right return means? Yes, I do, actually. My dad was in the Coast Guard.
Yep.
Hmm?
Red right returning. Yep.
Red right return. When coming into
Oh,
port.
because you were in the Navy.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. I do. I've heard that. Yeah.
I've-
I'm not completely ignorant.
I've said
I'm only
things
like,
bigger than your mom.
I'm going to say I'm like 80% ignorant.
Oh, has been mentioned.
Do you guys remember the yellow 512 TR that Geico showed up in Night at the Roxbury? The second one was Kit Car. Well, I'm not surprised. Yes, Rick. Quick acting to raise. Yeah, Rick. Quick acting to raise the kids. Yes, exactly. Yep.
Stand up dude.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Oh yeah, car stuff. Yeah.
Does that not look suggestive when he
His
does
little
that?
hip hop. Yeah, I know. He's like stroking his arm,
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
and then he's like shaking his hand, like, yeah, we're going in. Richard Grieco.
I've heard that name before.
I don't know what that is.
That 33 Bones, he was driving a boat.
Wait, what?
Too close to shore.
Mousetrap.
Too close to shore.
Oh.
Oh, Ferrari has some.
Poot.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. There was anyway. No boats. We'll talk cars.
21 Jump Street. That was a funny movie.
Oh, okay. I liked it.
So,
Yeah.
the big race at Spa coming up in F1 this weekend.
There's Spa this week. Oh, they are.
We should be seeing the spot.
One of my
We
two
should be
favorite
watching the
tracks.
race at the Howard.
Dude, that would be badass.
I have an F1 TV account.
There we
So
go.
we could watch it.
It's on freaking regular TV with no commercials too.
Dude, all the cars on BAT are retarded right now. The pricing makes no sense. Like, there's all these crazy stuff. You guys drinking tonight? Well, I'm out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I finished.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Dennis
The first one was
Rogers
a Black
Cross.
Butte Porter. Highly recommended. And now I'm drinking a Stash IPA.
Thanks,
that
Mom.
Stash IPA.
Thanks, Mom, for the apple juice.
Cars, damn it. Cars.
Yeah.
Dan's whining with Dan.
Yeah. I
Well,
still
he
have the
was.
wig.
Mm.
The wig's over there.
And your AC is working today.
Well, I have AC in the garage now.
Yeah.
That was one of the problems with wearing the wig before the AC.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh my god, you just.
And before you go,
swell.
you insulated this place.
Nice. Oh, I keep clicking and it keeps that. There we go.
Yeah,
Oh.
Matt. Well, I only brought one porter with me because I have to drive home, and I thought I was having
Oh,
one beer.
IPA.
And
I don't think we can be friends
then we
anymore.
raided Dan's fridge, and yeah.
Well, you know, we're not working on a car, so Dan has no Miller Lite. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't have any beer right now. I'm fresh out.
How did that happen?
Hey,
I'm
Vin,
trying not to keep a bunch of beer in the house because I want to drink it.
Vin, free beer is good beer.
Mm-hmm.
Free beer is the best
Can't
beer.
complain.
Do you
What is
think?
it?
Oh, do you think you
s-
could get Shmee 150 to swing by and see the Ferraris?
16% alcohol by volume.
I mean, like, I know Shmee and I have his phone number and everything, but like, I don't know him well enough to be like,
hey,
Shmi, come on over.
There's a loaded question. Who has the best car of the four of us?
I do because I have a Porsche.
said no one.
Simple
Said
as
no
that.
You know,
You guys all have Ferraris, so your opinion is worthless. to me.
I've got the oldest one. It's all analog, so if you like that kind of thing, then
No.
you know,
It's still analog.
Dan,
The only
probably,
thing, like,
Dan
digital
is
like
by
clock.
far the most badass.
I'm gonna go with, I don't care, because I'm gonna drive my shit and I'll see you guys later in my rearview mirror.
Hey, but I'm gonna be stirring gear.
I do have the
shit and enjoying the shit
VAG
out of
car.
it.
VAG car.
The Volkswagen Auto Group.
That's true, yeah.
He's
Adam
trying to
Eagles
make it
wrong. Yeah, I know. Vag.
He doesn't
Yeah.
try very hard to make
The
a joke
Vag
about Porsche.
car. What about Acura NSXs?
I think they're cool for what they are.
I
I
like
always liked the original ones when they
Yes.
first came out. You know,
the
it's
older
like,
ones are cool, although they're slow. Like, I've driven them.
They are ball
Oh,
slow.
they
People
are
are looking
really
after
slow.
rose-colored glasses.
I know.
But
I
at
like.
the time, they were a rock
But
solid
you have to
car.
look
Like,
at
no
it. Yeah,
problem.
No, it was cool.
I mean,
Yeah,
but, like,
in their day, they were
Great
fast.
car.
but like, yeah, but okay. Here's
Like
the
the
thing.
348 was
They
fast
came
in
out with the
its day.
NSX,
Now
and they were like, "Oh, it's faster than the 348 and blah 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 and the 355." But then you go drive it, and it's like
It wasn't faster than the 355.
it might not have been.
Yeah.
But I drove it, and it's like, nah, this is not as good as the 355. No,
Yeah.
it's just not.
And I like the 348 better. It's just so sterile.
Yeah.
It's so
I've never driven.
Well,
the shifts.
It,
In the-
it
in the-
doesn't have a soul like
the Honda engine sound. I'm sorry, I can't get over that little four banger just whining away. It's like,
but doesn't that thing rev its balls off?
yeah,
though?
yeah, yeah. It's like,
they're good cars, but they just
and they're indestructible.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, they
it's-
are good cars
Yeah.
and they're very reliable, but
Oh, here we go.
they don't
Wait,
inspire me.
May.
what's the weirdest story with your supercar? Meg the porn money.
Hey, Ricky.
What's weirdest story?
Yes, the Cyclone beat the 348 in
Yeah.
either road and track or Motor Trends
Oh.
drag race. Yeah, spanked the shit
Huh.
out of it.
What would be the weirdest?
What's funny though, I have 2 friends here in town that have Cyclones, and
It's kind of
they bring that up.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a weird story with the supercar. I can't think of a weird one.
A weird one?
A weird story.
Weird story.
That's a tough question. You've got us all like we're all like.
I don't know that I've ever.
You know, I don't mean to throw Jeff under the bus, but he was out getting gas one time, and a guy's like, "Oh, is that a kit car? Is that a kit car? Just get it for the real thing?" No, it's a
Somebody
real Ferrari.
actually said
And
that
then-
to him?
Said it to him, and then he was like, "No, it's a real Ferrari." Is that your daddy's car? You driving your daddy's car?
Yeah, and he's
No,
like,
I take
at the
it to
time
see
he's
your
like
mom.
45 years old.
Yeah. That's my commuter car.
I have
Jeff is like the only one that can still pass for underage.
I guess like I had someone ask me if that was a rental. So it's like, hey, is that a rental? I'm like,
This isn't
No.
Vegas, dude.
no, it's mine.
You should have just been like, yeah, and seen where they went with it.
Yeah, it's
That's
just-
right, and I'm driving it like a glorified weekend rental.
I don't know. Like that's a. I'd have to think about that one. Like think of a weird story. I don't know. Define weird. That's hard.
Yeah.
There's like strange. Like there's just you get a lot of dumb questions. I think dumb is like, yeah, I got tons.
That's
of
probably the most off the wall thing that you're gonna get.
Yeah, and
from
like
Ferrari
you get a lot of repetition, like the same questions.
Same
How much does
What-
it
what
cost?
year is it?
How much
How much
horsepower does
How
it
fast
have?
have you driven it?
Hey, you want to trade it for my truck?
Does
Yes.
it pick up chicks?
Yeah.
No,
No.
it's up, dude.
How fast
dude.
have you gone? It's the number one question.
Yeah.
By far. How fast have you gone in that thing?
How much do you pay for it?
How
What do
much
you do
pay
for a living?
Yeah, what do you do for a living? I mean, I always like to be like, I'm a YouTuber.
They get all
Because then they're like,
confused.
what?
I still have a favorite. I do gay porn.
Well, you know, that one time my wife,
You know,
Meg
dicks you have to
legit,
suck
that one
to
time
get
was
this
like,
thing? No.
I don't count my porn money. That was funny. Back away, someone said 2013 Ford F8 with 5,000 miles. Obviously, sitting a long time. How many miles should I drive it to know everything is fine? I don't know, 10 miles.
Okay,
Like,
that's
yeah.
sausage stories.
Sausage stories.
Yeah, too many.
Oh yeah, there's
Too many.
It's like
Dude, can I ride in it? Can you drive me down the block?
Oh yeah, we're basically at the end of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna wind it up in a second. Sausage stories. I actually, so funny story. Like people, oh, you get so many chicks. So this one time, I was parked in like a turnaround at a like a business, picking up my buddy for lunch. My buddy was like, hey, we should grab lunch. I'm like, sure, I'll pick you up in the front. He's like, cool. So I pulled up front, called him on the cell phone. I'm like, hey, I'm out front. He's like, okay, I'll be down in a minute. I'm sitting there, and this good-looking chick walks up, and she's like, hey, do you mind if I take a picture? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And she goes, my boyfriend would love it. And I was like, of course.
Here's the ultimate sausage story. That's how I met Dan. He had his
whoa!
he had his 430
comes
at
out.
Cars and Coffee and his license plate then was 0 kids, and I thought that was just funny as shit. And so I went up, we started talking, and the rest is history. That was like what, 6 years ago?
5.5,
6 years,
yeah.
I met Dan by sending him an email from one of his videos.
Mm-hmm.
As my wife likes to tease me, he's not the first gentleman I've met on the internet.
Gabe, I feel like the people who ask how fast have you gotten totally missed the point. Spot on. It's not about that. Exactly. Gabe, you traded your stranding Dan. That's true. This one time Bandcamp. Yeah, Gabe moved. He's in Boston.
Why would you move to
Gabe is in
Boston of all
Boston?
places?
Because he was originally from Boston.
Damn.
Why would you move to Boston of all places?
Matt Hall, am I your first, Adam?
Are you? You might be actually my first. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm missing something here. I'm not sure I want to know. Yeah. Boston. Yeah.
Yeah.
You like them apples?
You like them apples?
Anyway. All right, maybe like one or two more questions and we'll wind it up. Because we always got to leave you hanging,
Yeah.
wanting more.
And you have to have questions. You got to think of your questions for next week.
Mousetrap, you get a free one because you've donated so much tonight.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us a question, Mousetrap. We'll answer it, whatever it is. Whatever, within reasons. Yeah, shouldn't have said
It
that.
better be a good question, though, otherwise we're going to give you William Shatner back.
Why would you ask such a dumb question, Ricky? Do you think I've lost weight?
He trimmed his hair.
What are
I
your
didn't see
favorite?
zero.
Oh, here we go.
Favorite roads?
Favorite roads
Lime
near
Creek
Austin.
Road.
Lime Creek. and-
Twisted Sisters.
No.
Well, that's out of
not
way.
near the
Dude,
Austin. That's near
I'll tell you
San
what,
Antonio.
if you
Cow Creek.
You have to go slow though because there's all the low water crossings and it's bumpy. But if you really want a road that you can push it on and it's great, go out. I think it's 734. It goes from 281 over to Sisterdale and Candalia, and then as soon as you get north of Sisterdale, hang a left. It's stupid. You would think that the numbered road would continue straight, but no, it makes a 90-degree left, and then it goes over to a dead end. And yeah, that road.
Actually, you know what road is my favorite in Austin proper? Is
2222.
Spicewood Springs.
Ooh, that's just so crowded.
That's so
though.
dangerous.
There's no room for error.
Yeah, ain't dangerous. You just
Yeah,
wreck
but
your
you-
car.
I take
Low
all.
water crossing.
So all of the reviews I do are on that road.
Yeah.
Because I actually take and I go around on Old Spicewood
Mhm.
and I go under the bridge because that's super rough. Like it's bouncy as hell and it really tests the suspension.
Mhm.
And then you come around and you pop back out and you make it right and you get on the road. And so long as you have to do it early in the morning, otherwise there's always cars. But it's perfect because it's got straightaways, it's got curves, it's got dips, and
That's
then
where we did that last driving in the 348.
yeah, that's every single time I get a car. When you guys see me testing a car in my car reviews, I'm on Spicewood because it's a perfect road for testing cars. But you have to do it at the right time of day because if you go anything after like 10 a.m., it's just always
Yeah,
busy.
Everybody at the party.
So
Tyler wants to drive the 458.
John sent us a what is that? It looks like a little tiny baby jumping for a lollipop or something.
What?
I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah,
We'll just say thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. And then Montreal,
I
Montreal,
don't know what that
Quebec.
baby's doing down there.
Montreal, Quebec is north from Burlington,
Vermont.
Vermont.
Oh, what are y'all's NFL teams? I love the Chicago Bears. I was born and raised in the southern suburbs of Chicago. Went to college in
You're
the
from
western
Chicago?
suburbs. Lived downtown for a while. I got to meet all of my favorite great
Huh?
Bears players.
I didn't know
Were there
Stu
any?
was from Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Like Butkus and
Yes.
Spicewood
Spicewood is
I've not met
painful
Butkus,
when
but
stuck
I know
behind someone.
Almost everyone else.
Oh, can I drive the 458 around the block for winning the baby pool? Probably not.
That's not a hard no, just so probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, I'm a little bit picky about letting people drive the car just because of
I
insurance.
haven't even driven the 458.
Which that's just I totally didn't realize you've never driven it. Like that's just it slipped my mind. Like Gabe's driven it. I don't.
I know. I saw a picture of it. I was like, "Okay, you got to drive it
Dude,
before
I
I
haven't
did."
even ridden in your 458.
You what? Really?
Yeah, I don't think
Oh
I
man, are you sure you want to ruin your car?
Oh! Ouch! Oh! Shots fired! Shots fired!
It's 3 pedals. I'll be all right.
That's true. You do have that.
And the sound. I mean, the 458 is that 458 sounds
I don't
great.
know, man.
Cars and football.
But
If I'll tell you what, we'll have you drive it. I need to do a video of you driving it.
dude, I might pop a Woodrow.
Mousetrap, you need to ask us a question. We said we were going to get a question from you. Give us a question. Cars and football?
Well, Rachel says cars and football.
That's not a question. That's like
Yes, it is. You put a question mark at the end of it.
Well, I mean, a lot of the
that doesn't make it a question.
sports guys, a lot of football players, they don't buy. I mean,
'Cause they're
the
too
only,
tall.
only the running backs and wide receivers will get like supercars.
'Cause they
Majority of
fit.
the big boys,
We get
big boys,
SUVs,
they get the
Cadillacs.
they get like the ridiculous, like the 6-wheel trucks,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Oh,
and
yeah, the
stuff.
G-Wagons.
G-Wagon, yeah.
But
Yeah.
Shaq had a 355 customized. They moved.
Did they move
Oh,
the
yeah, they
engine
extended
5
it.
feet back?
Yeah.
Yeah, extended it for the.
I mean, could you see his big ass in a 355?
No, it was a 360 actually.
If you had
Was it
125K,
Was it?
It was 360.
what? I'm assuming you meant like what car would you get? It was like we need more than just what.
Mousetrap said next
Ooh,
week.
BHR will Ferrari
Next
win
week?
in the rain? No.
You'll ask questions next week.
$25,000, you could probably get a 430
Okay.
maybe. for
We can
that.
deal with that.
Maybe 430 for 125K.
Yeah, you can get a 430 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
125.
If
Or-
it, if
or
it
a,
rains, Hamilton will not win. Verstappen will probably win. Alonso, and Norris
There
are
it is.
both masters in the range.
What Ferrari would you buy? Yeah, 430.
The 430 for that price range.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty solid.
Or a what do you call it? A salvage title 458.
You might not even get one for 125 right now. They've gone up so much, it's stupid.
These
All right.
parts right here, F1 a lot, were working on it.
When are you going to transport international?
Rachel wants me to do a Scout International Harvester because she wants one.
That's an oddly
Dude, they're
specific
cool.
thing.
They're cool.
They're very cool.
You know what's even cooler? An OJ White Bronco, baby.
Oh no. Yeah, right.
or Al Cowlings. Sorry, Al Cowlings White Bronco.
Why the hate on the 360?
Oh, here you go.
Because for a little bit more, you can buy a 430, which is infinitely better than a 360.
It's tough because the 360 does have more maintenance.
It's staring
VHR, we
me
can
down right now.
I think Leclerc is
No, I
actually
mean, it's the
better
truth.
than-
I
It's
mean,
true. No,
it's
the
the
three
truth.
in the
the
range.
360s.
It's the truth.
Here's the problem: if you take a 360 and you, let's say you buy a 360 for $80K right now, because they've gone up, you're gonna have to spend at least $5,000 every 5 years, if not more.
Mhm.
And basically, everything that goes wrong in the 430 goes wrong in the 360, but the 360 has a few more things that go wrong.
Yeah.
So, in the end, does it really cost that much less than buying a 430?
I mean, the timing belts versus timing chain.
Yep.
You know.
It's got 100 more horsepower. I mean, that's not insignificant. Yeah, I mean, like that's the only reason. And also,
They
I think,
shift much faster.
yeah, the shiftings, they've refined the F1 gearbox in the 430 quite a bit. From the 360, it's much faster. But like, to me, it's more of like, do you like the looks of the 360 or do you like the looks of the 430? Because I personally like the looks of the 430 better than the 360.
I like the look of the 360 because it's shorter in stance and it doesn't look, in my opinion, so it looks like the 430 is more NASCAR boxier to me. That's just my personal opinion.
And I think that's a lot of that's, I think, what car did you grow up looking at, right? Like if you grew up in like the 360, when the 360 came out, it was a
When
huge
the 360 came out, my mind was freaking blown.
deal. Yeah, it was the first one to really have that glass engine.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it at a gas station. I was gassing up after a round of golf, and I see this guy pull in. He had a Grigio 360, and I'm like, my jaw dropped. I'm like, you can see the engine.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
think
cool.
what sold me
Coolest Ferrari
on
I've ever seen.
I prefer the 430. I think what sold me on the 430 is there was a Japanese driver. I think his name was Tanaka. He took a 430 on this super narrow racetrack in Japan. It's like Japan's Nuremberg.
New
And
or whatever.
this
yeah.
dude just freaking thrashed it, and it was incredible.
Well, anyway,
The video's
I think
on YouTube someplace.
we'll kind of wrap it up there. We're 12 minutes over. We
Yep.
went long. So anyway, thank you to
for
everyone
joining us.
for joining us. We'll do another live next week, every Thursday at 8 p.m.
Maybe at the Howard.
Maybe
we're
at the
gonna
Howard.
try it for the Howard. We're also looking
we'll
at
be dressed.
Yeah, we're trying to get like some guests and stuff because I think that'd be kind of fun. If you can think of like some pretty simple DIY jobs, we could consider doing another DIY live. Although that was such a disaster. It's
From your point of view, from our point of view, it's awesome.
no, it sucked.
Did you get the job done?
Sort of.
The next day.
Yeah, the next day.
The
Anyway.
next day.
It was,
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
it was an abortion.
It was. So anyway, thank you again for joining us. Thank you to everyone who donated. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Now James joins us. Jeez, James.
Oh, James.
Like we were talking, you need to join. James, come on the tour of Colorado, please.
My wife will be there, so if your wife wants a lady to hang out with, my wife will be
You're
there.
gonna love it. I mean, come on.
Bring the Jag.
Yeah.
The Jag.
The
If enough
Jag.
cool people come, I'll steal the last
James.
slot, and then I'll bring Destiny, and then there'll be another girl.
What the? What, I don't understand why you're not joining anyway.
Huh?
Why?
Yeah.
You should come, Tim. I'll hook you up.
Do it.
I've got some things going on.
He's got some
Ah.
yo, he does. He does.
All right.
He got some legitimate
I
We'll discuss them
understand.
offline.
offline.
I understand that it's hard to take a week off to go drive a car around.
Do you know how much time off he probably has saved up? See?
Oh well.
But
Anyway,
yeah, I got some
All right.
personal issues going on. Right
thank you guys for joining. We will see you next week. So
Adios.
yeah.
Ta-da.